More than 99.9% of the persons you so much admire have at one point or the other faced camera shyness in their career path, and more than 90% of them fear it to death. I understand that the whole idea of facing the camera is a daunting task. Believe me, I've been there. I understand what it means. So let's talk about the challenges we face and how you can overcome camera shyness. Shall we? Let's do this. Number one is self doubt. Self doubt. You know that idea of, am I good enough? Do I have the knowledge? Do I have the capacity? Can I handle this? Can I handle that? All of that put together is what we call self doubt. You do not believe in your abilities. You do not believe in the skills you have. You do not believe in the trainings you have gone through. So there is always that part of you believing that you are not good enough and you need to trash it because it is not helping you at all. It is not helping you. If you need to achieve the dreams you have set for yourself, then you need to deal with that thing we call self doubt. The second problem you have is the pressure of performing well. You want to leave a lasting impression, you want to perform outstandingly well, and the rest of that is good to actually plan to perform well and the rest. But you shouldn't allow the idea of ideal presentation limit you from actually starting. If you don't start and make mistakes as you go, how will you then grow? Give yourself the permission to make mistakes, commit the errors, commit the blunders, and then you will learn from them and grow. Okay? Yes, you have the right to make errors. Allow people to judge if they want. But you know what you want to achieve for yourself. So quit that. Don't allow the idea of performing well, very well, to limit you from actually doing something for yourself. Number three problem is the overall idea of facing the camera itself. Oh my goodness, I understand this very well. There are times you set up the camera and you're like, oh my God, it's like my edges are not well laid. It's like this cloth is not good. Oh, it's like I even used it in the previous videos and all of that. So your overall look is making you to, it's like I don't even have enough clothes. I've been repeating clothes over. Who cares? Who cares? If you actually know that the message you have is going to help someone out there, if you actually know that it is urgent, then you won't have time in thinking about how you look, whether you're adding so much weight or you're becoming so lean and all of that. You won't even allow that thought to come. There are so many people whose growth is depending on that message God has given to you. There are so many people who are standing and taking clues from what you do. So the more you delay because of how you feel or how you think you look, it's actually not just limiting you, but thousands of other persons whose growth are dependent on you. So you have to start something. We have been able to discuss three main issues that stop people from presenting or making their videos. Now, let's take a look at some of the things I personally put into practice that had helped me. People that knew me before now would know that I was generally shy. I mean, a lot of people believe in me, but I didn't believe in myself. People who, I can remember one time like that in a group in one of my courses, back then in my undergraduate days, okay, lecturer said we should group ourselves into groups of 10 and choose leaders and the rest of that. I was just sitting pretty and people gathered around me and said I should be their leader. My goodness, me like this. They believe I can do it, but I didn't believe in myself. That was how I took on the challenge of, okay, let's do that. And believe me when I said our presentation was great. We did exceptionally well. So stop allowing those things to limit you. Now, the first thing I did was to practice. That's number one. You have to practice. I recommend practicing in front of your mirror. Get a mirror. Talk to the mirror. At that point, you have the ability to see how your mouth moves, if that is a problem to you, how you keep your eyes, the shape of your face, and all of that. So you do that in front of your mirror. Write out your message, rehearse it, and make necessary adjustments. That will go a long way to boosting your self. The next thing I strongly recommend is that you should invest in yourself. Okay, when you know that you have the knowledge, when you know that you are rightly positioned, the thoughts of, am I knowledgeable enough, will not even come in. So get the right books. For me, I started reading books from Joyce Meyer. I have Joyce Meyer as a confident woman. I have John Mason's You Can Do It. Go and get that book if you don't have it. And a couple of other books that helped me to develop self-confidence. So you should do that. Invest in yourself, attend seminars, and above all, when you come back, put what you have read or what you have listened to into practice. Because a lot of you have gone through that already. You've read a lot of books, you've attended a lot of seminars, still you haven't believed in yourself. So you need to unleash and fly. Okay? Unleash and fly. You have all what it takes. So the next solution to the problem of camera shyness is to record yourself. Set your camera, record yourself, and then go over, just look at it, watch it the same way your audience will watch you. Tell yourself, did I learn from this presenter, from this speaker? What do you believe this presenter should do better? You ask yourself those questions and you put that into practice in your next presentation. That will go a long way into boosting your self-confidence and eradicating camera shyness. The next thing I want you to do, and this one is very important, is you should focus on your message. When you know that your message is important and urgent, you won't even have time to think about how your eyelids look, how your hair looks, if you have repeated a particular cloth in a different video over and over and all of that. All what you know is that you have a message and you have to get it across to others. That alone will propel you. That alone will boost the confidence. That alone will release the necessary adrenaline you need. Your message is very important and you need to get it across. Is that okay? So next time when you're so bothered about what will people think of me, how will I come across to a lot of other people and the rest, just know that you have a message and that message is urgent. So focus on your message. The next one is know that not everybody will accept you. A lot of people will always tend to judge you based on their own personal biases. There are people that are aware of your background. There are people that knew you when you were still struggling, but they are so blinded by their biases that they have not been able to recognize the fact that you have grown. So they still want to judge you, they still want to see you from the lenses of the past, but that is not your fault. You don't have to allow their myopic views of life or their myopic views of you to stop you from progressing. So do not allow that to stop you. Okay, not everybody will accept you. Know that and have peace. There are people that will always be better than you in certain areas. That is the truth. But you are unique in your own ways. Just be at peace with who you are. Improve on yourself and move on. Okay, do not allow the biases of others to stop you from doing something for yourself. So we have gradually come to the end of this video, and I'm believing that I have been able to motivate you well enough to go back and make that video. Remember, you have to focus on the message and not on the audience. Focus on the message you have to deliver. Not everybody will accept the message, but the person that message was for will take it. Number two, practice and practice and practice. Practice in front of your mirrors, record yourself, listen to yourself, and make adjustments. Invest in yourself, in your growth. Read books, listen to ebooks if you cannot read them. Attend seminars, online seminars, live seminars, and the rest of them. Just improve on your knowledge. That will also go a long way to boost your self-confidence. And above all else, go out there and do it. I believe in you, so you should also believe in yourself. You can do it. Okay, I'm rooting for you. Have you ever struggled with camera shyness? How did you overcome yours? Do well to share your experience with us in the comment section, and do well to like and follow this page so you will be the next to see my next video on how you can improve on your overall communication skill and presentation. I remain Omofred and I love you so much. I'm rooting for you. See you in my next video. Bye.